Hi guys, so real quickly I'm showing you my transfer process. I basically shade the back of my sketch and then I trace the lines and then it transfers to the piece of paper. Now if you saw that little small picture in the right hand corner and you don't know what it is, basically it's just a thumbnail of how I want the final piece to be colored, and I did several of those actually. Basically, I just draw the main objects of the picture. I draw them in very simplified versions, and then I basically color in different color schemes so I can see what color scheme I like the best for the finished product, what I want the finished product to basically look like with all the colors finished. And I suggest if you're a traditional artist, well, any kind of artist, but especially a traditional artist, to do this, because you don't want to do the whole painting and then realize, oh, I hate these colors together. You know, us traditional artists don't have the crutch of Control-Alt-Delete like some artists. I am just kidding. My sister is a digital artist, and I made that joke to her, and she just thought it was the funniest thing ever. No hate, no shade. I love my digital artists and I love my traditional artists, but on some real, like, we really should do that because, you know, we really don't have that option to just press a button and then it all goes away. We'll have to start all over, and art supplies are not cheap. So yes, I definitely recommend doing little thumbnail studies of color so you know what colors you like together. Okay, now that that's out of my system, what is this piece about? This piece is basically for National Sisters Day, which is today. Woo woo! I didn't even know that until like a week ago. I'm like, what is National Sisters Day? Like, I didn't even know that it existed, but apparently it does. And so here we are. I am celebrating sisters, and I just wanted to display two girls together that were obviously, you know, of kinship. And well, it's not obvious because one's darker skin and one's lighter tone, but that's cool because that's like the same thing with my sister, you know. But anyways, I digress. Yes, I want to show her leaning, well, the lighter skinned one is leaning her head on her other sister's shoulder, because sisters need to support each other. We go through a lot. As women, we go through a lot. So the last thing we need is our blood sister to be getting on our nerves as well. And let me tell you, me and my sister, we never really used to fight, but I was that annoying little sister that like stole her clothes and wore them without asking, because I just needed some more clothes, okay? And I just looked up to her style. I didn't think that was a negative thing, but but of course you should always ask, what kind of sister are you? Do you have a sister? Were you the big sister who was always annoyed, or were you the little sister that was annoying? You see, me and my sister, or my sister and I, excuse me, we never really fought fisticuffs, but I'm about to do it again. My brother and I, we fought a lot, like till there was blood, like. But my sister and I, we never really fought. Did you fight with your sister? Because I never did, not physically at least, and barely verbally. She was very mellow. Like, even when I stole her clothes, she would still just be like, "Oh, don't do it again." But that was it. That was basically it. So what kind of relationship did you have with your sister? Leave it in the comment section below because I want to know. I'm nosy. But yeah, basically, yeah, this painting is just showing a sister supporting each other, loving on each other, you know, through some hard times, some battle times. And they're wearing lioness skulls because I just love lionesses. Is that the plural? I don't know. Correct me in the comment section below. But yes, because they're just some fierce animals, like, and they all travel together. And I just think that's awesome that, you know, they go hunt together. I think that's pretty cool. They support each other. So I added that to further, you know, punch in the whole sister woman, let's support each other theme that I'm going for. And I really did like how this piece came out. I used a lot of different media, something that you might not have known about me because of the videos that I've been showing recently. I know you guys probably think that, oh, she's a marker artist, you know, she likes to use markers, which is nothing wrong with that. But I would consider myself a mixed media artist because my first love was just collaging everything together. Just basically, I want to paint, I want to color with color pencils, I want to use markers, I want to use watercolor. Like, I love mixing everything together. So I would honestly consider myself a mixed media artist when I have the time to do bigger paintings like this. Now when I sketch with markers, even though that's not cheap, because have you seen these marker prices? Like, you know what I could buy with 100 pack of Copic markers? I could buy some stuff besides Copic markers. But I low-key want some Copic markers. I might ask for that for Christmas. But yes. Let me get back to the art. Y'all distracting me. On the left side of this painting, you can see my original sketch, and you can see that the values are pretty much shaded in, or at least the three main values that I like to use, which is a light value, a dark value, and a medium tone. That's basically what I like to do real quickly when I sketch, just so I can see where the values, where the main values are. And I recommend that you do this just so when you are painting, you can take the guesswork out of it. You don't have to wonder where your darker shades are because your sketch already has it on there. So you just use that sketch as a reference, and now you know where all your tones need to be. At least that's what I like to do when I'm painting, because I don't want to sit there and question myself. When you have a sketch right there, you kind of don't need to question yourself because you already see the somewhat completed version of it. Now you just have to add color to it. At least that's what I like to look at it as, and it makes everything a lot more easier for me. So here I am just adding a little more texture to this hair. I really do like texture when I'm painting. I want to see the brush strokes. I want to see, you know, little graphite pencil marks. I like seeing that stuff. I don't know why, but I like to see the different textures. To be honest, the first artist that I actually started watching on YouTube years ago were all art journal artists such as Willowing, and I love the textures that they had in theirs, and I guess I'm trying to replicate that. This red ribbon that's going around both the sisters, you're getting ready to see it, okay, right here. In case you didn't know what that was, that red ribbon basically symbolizes the bloodline and how they're tied together no matter what, just like real sisters. You know, we may hate each other sometimes, but at the end of the day, we are bound to be together. Did you like this? I hope so. If you did, then I just want to ask you if you could quickly like and subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday and Thursday. Alright, you guys, I'm out. Bye.